3, 2, 1. Round 3.
Right.
Oh no.
Here we go.
No!
It's getting real. It's getting real.
No.
No.
Right. Tell me, Shanora, what do you know about bronchiolitis? The most interesting by far.
Okay.
So, yes. Not in a good way.
The AOKs, the happy owners of AOK. We're not just family, but friends. We have a laugh, we have some fun, just serious stuff, and when we're done,
Prepare for bed? Yeah.
and when we're done, do it all over again. AOKs, the happy owners of AOKs. We're not just family, but friends. AOKs, the happy owners of Kent.
I'm assuming it's something in your bronchial. Is it in your chest? Is it your
We're
chest?
very
Something
close.
to do
We're
with
very
like
hot.
your
That's
breathing?
good. That's good. That's good. Right. So,
Bronchiolitis.
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 Bronchiolitis is a common lung infection that affects babies and young children under 2 years old.
Okay. Lung infection, bronchiolitis, babies under 2. Okay.
It is most common in winter.
Okay. Cold. Common cold. Winter. Bronchiolitis. Okay. Sorry. I don't know how others were taking the information, but yeah.
It is usually caused by a virus.
Okay. COVID. Virus.
Most cases are mild, but some children are severe and need hospital treatment.
Okay, most cases are mild. So bronchiolitis, children and infants under the age of 2. Wait, can I ask you for more to say it again?
I can't. Well,
Can you say the first one again?
By my own rules, I will do it again only once.
Okay.
Bronchiolitis is a common lung infection that affects babies and young children under 2 years of age. It is most common in winter. It is usually caused by a virus. Most cases are mild, but some children are severe and need hospital treatment.
Okay.
Time up.
So, are you ready? Concentrate.
Yes.
I'm going to try and give you some actions as well to remember. Bronchiolitis. Bronchi. So like donkey, but bronch. Bronchi.
Olitis.
Yeah, so you can say light if you want to like, lights off, Olitis. Bronchiolitis is a lung infection. Where are your lungs? Good. So bronchiolitis is a lung infection which commonly happens in children, so unidelia, and infants under age 2 years and younger. Children, unidelia, and infants. Bronchiolitis is a lung infection, happens in children, infants under the age of
2.
Good. It usually happens in the winter. So think, in the winter time, don't your friends have a cold? Yes, that's when bronchiolitis happens. In the winter, snow. So do this for snow. So it usually happens in the winter, right? Lung infection. Why have I forgotten it now, man? Because I'm trying to give you actions.
Bronchiolitis.
Is a lung infection that happens in. Oh my days, my mind has literally gone blank. Oh my days.
Bum bum bum. Your narrator here. Attention please. Attention.
Shanova, too many actions makes you forget the information. I repeat, less actions next time. Goodbye.
Most children don't get it very very strong. I don't remember the rest, so that's what I have to do.
Right. Okay, so what are you telling me about?
It's what bronchiolitis.
Okay,
Bronchiolitis is a thing that happens under your under your boobs.
Okay. All right. Under your boobs. So like your lungs?
Yeah.
Your chest?
Yeah.
Okay, right on there. Okay.
It normally happens in the winter when your friends get colds and stuff like that. Bronchiolitis is
Children or adults who normally have it?
It's under the age of 2.
Okay. Can it be cured?
I think it can be cured.
With what?
I think with a medicine or something.
Okay, cool. That's it?
No.
Oh, okay.
And normally little kids don't have it like heavily, like when it's when just like coronavirus, like 100%.
Okay.
But some adults, like some people can die from this thing. It's just like coronavirus, but different.
Okay.
So that's all I have to tell you.
All right, thank you. Call Odelia. Bye.
Bye.
Right, so we're talking about bronchiolitis.
What?
Yeah, according to Giselle, it happens right under your breast. Which I don't think might be exactly how it happens, but it's right under maybe the breast cavity. So somewhere behind the rib cage inside there. She said it happens normally to children under the age of 2, but it can happen in adults as well. And it could happen like when people, like in the winter season, or like when people get a cold. She says it could be bad and some people could die from it. Yeah, I suppose if it's not treated properly, but it can be treated with medicine.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it can be treated with medicine under your boobs for the age of under 2 or higher if you get a cold or during winter.
Yeah. She said
and it can be treated with medicine.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with it, I'm sure, but she said it's not like, not exactly like COVID, but like COVID. Don't remember that bit. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So Mummy told.
Right. Yep.
So Mummy told me that Jazz said that Shanova said that it was under the boobs.
Right.
Like under the rib cage, and it happens to under 2-year-olds or adults, or maybe happens in the winter, like, or when you get a cold. It could be really bad, and some people could die, and it can be treated with medicine.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's a very interesting turn of the facts. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome back, everybody. I think you will agree that was very, very interesting. The most interesting by far.
Okay.
So, yes. Not in a good way.
Right.
So, I think well done for a nice 100% effort. Let me read what I actually said. Then we'll go from there. I was actually very impressed that Giselle remembered bronchiolitis. That was really good. So, bronchiolitis is a common lung infection that affects babies and young children under 2. Doesn't affect older people.
Oh, she did say that too, but after when she was explaining, she
It
said,
kind of evolved.
No, but you said it was...
Older people can get it.
Yeah, but you did say children under 2, which is what I said to Delia.
But it's something.
Yeah, but that's
that,
alright, that's
I
alright.
think
That's
I
okay,
said children
Jazzy.
and
Yeah.
I think
babies
it
under
kind
2.
of started with Shinova.
Yeah, I said children and babies under 2, I think.
Because
COVID, but kids edition.
It started with Shinova because Shinova kind of introduced the concept of children. But what I actually originally said was younger children. Babies and younger children under 2. So babies, in fact,
Just
in my
babies.
practice, usually just babies that get it. And it's because they have, most of their lungs have air holes are very small. So it's a infection of the very small air holes in babies. That's why adults don't get it because, we don't have air holes that small. Okay. So it is most common in winter, which I think everybody picked up on. So well done. High fives.
Yeah.
High
Did
fives.
she do snow?
Elbow.
Okay, well, elbow. Okay. It is usually caused by a virus that kind of
Yeah,
got
I remember that
lost
as I
in
got
the-
upstairs.
Yeah, that's what Dizzy was saying about COVID. So that was good that you.
I didn't even tell her that.
But
about
she was,
virus.
because she was
That
like,
was
it's
the
like
Lord.
COVID, but yeah, so.
And
Yeah.
And also, actually, Jazil said somewhere about where it happens.
Yeah.
In the
Right under the breast. Yeah, right under the breast cavity, kind of. She said, yeah.
Anatomically, if you took an X-ray, yes, there are probably bronchioles in that part as well.
Yeah, so.
So it will give you half a point for that.
Okay.
And most cases are mild, but some children can get it severely and need hospital treatment.
Oh, so they
Oh,
can
I think I just said
No,
something
people
like.
can't die from it. Yes, some babies, if it's really severe,
They could die.
they could die.
Oh, okay.
How about parents?
No.
No, because they're.
Only
Okay.
children who are less than 2 can get
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So what about
How about more than 2?
No,
No.
they can't.
What about your basically 2 on your birthday?
Oh, gosh.
Sit.
Okay, that's it.
Or
So,
the day before your birthday?
okay, now on to the last round. Yeah?
But before we move on, I would say, okay, if I'm being fair, and I do try to be fair, Shinova, look at the camera.
I don't know. I'm not here. I'm not
Not
here.
throwing shade at anyone, but somebody kind of,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've honestly, after the first 2 facts, my mind went blank. I couldn't remember one thing at all. So just give me my
But
score.
I think let's keep it at 5 out of 10 for this one. Yeah. So it's all to play for in the final game.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Round 4.
Okay, now for Odelia's turn. Right, Odelia, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, now, what do you know about cerebral palsy?
Is it something to do with your pulse?
No. Okay, so we're going to learn a few things about cerebral palsy. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So, cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
Palsy.
Can I say zebra eel palsy?
Okay.
Zebra seal palsy.
Cerebral
Cerebral
palsy.
palsy.
Okay, right. This is the name given to conditions that affect how a person moves.
Do you reckon they're like this?
So, yes, how they move. Okay?
They move like a robot.
It is caused by a problem with the brain, which happens before, during, or after birth. Can you remember that?
It happens before, during, or after birth.
So a problem with the brain that happens before birth, during birth, or after birth.
So an infection that happens to the brain before birth, during birth, or after birth.
A problem that happens to the
Problem.
brain.
And it's called cerebral palsy.
Good, well done. And then the last thing is symptoms can include weak arms and legs, walking on tiptoes, and learning problems.
So symptoms could involve
Weak
weakness in arms and legs.
Yep. Walking on tiptoes
Walking on tiptoes.
and learning problems.
And learning problems.
Do you want me to go over it one more time?
I think I'm ready.
You think you're ready? Well, a lot of confidence here. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, Mummy.
Hi.
So you're going to be learning about cerebral palsy.
Okay.
So cerebral palsy is a problem with the brain that happens before, during, or after birth.
Okay.
What was the next that happened? Oh yeah. So symptoms are weakness in the arms or legs, walking on tiptoes, and learning problems. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? So 3 facts.
Yeah, 3 facts.
Cerebral palsy
A
happens
problem in the
brain
the
when
brain.
they before, during, or after birth.
And
Oh, and then you said how the
symptoms
symptoms
how it
are.
affects it. So weakness in the arms or legs, and walking on tiptoes and
Okay.
learning problems.
Okay.
I'll be going now. Bye.
Bye. So we're talking about cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
Yeah, cerebral palsy. Yeah.
Cerebral palsy.
Right. And it can happen to children before birth, during their birth, or just after they're born. So think about a baby. Before the baby born, during while the baby is being born, or after the baby born.
Is it similar to when? Is it similar to if something's wrong with the baby and the baby dies?
I suppose kind of, but the baby stays alive. So it's a problem that happens in the brain, yeah, of the baby, and it could happen, as I said, at those times. Some of the symptoms.
I have a question. Does babies have small brains?
Yes, they do.
Or they look?
They do.
but
What have I told you so far?
You've told
What's the name
me.
of it?
It's hard to remember.
So
Something.
So say no, not viral. CP, cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
Yeah. Think cerebral palsy.
Palsy.
Yeah, cerebral palsy. Yeah. So it's something that happens in the brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Giselle, are you studying me or are you studying to look at yourself? Cerebral palsy is something that happens in the brain of a baby when?
When it's just in the tummy, or when it's about to come out, or when it's
Just after they're born.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the symptoms could be weakness in the arms, weakness in the legs, or they walk on the tiptoes. So what is it? Think about it like this. No, order. Yeah, exactly. From. So weakness in the arms, legs, and toes. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Did she say if we have any cure for it? I think she said there's no cure for it, and I think it affects the life of the child, how long the child would live, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me quickly. What's the name of the thing?
Cerebral palsy.
Right. And it affects what part of the body?
The brain.
Okay. And it happens when?
When a baby is born, or when the baby is about to come out, or when it's or before when it's in the tummy, like it's all in order.
All right. And what's the symptoms?
The symptoms
It could
is
affect. Yeah, but say it. It could affect, make weakness in the
arm,
weakness in the
leg,
or what could happen? Or they walk on their
toes.
Okay, so you remember that?
Yes.
So you could tell Shinova now?
Mhm.
Yeah, and I also said that it's severe. I don't think it have any cure for it. I think it could be treated with medicine, maybe she said. But there's no cure for it.
How could there's a cure for it?
No, don't go and make up things. I don't know. I think there's no cure for it.
Okay.
Yeah? Well, if there is a cure for it, I don't know if Jesus is telling you something, but I don't know about no cure for it.
Where's
Okay?
that?
somewhere like a fly on the wall. He could be even here.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Let me call Shanova. You remember him?
Cerebral palsy is a type. It's in the baby's brain that and it could have symptoms of the weakness from arm, leg, and toes. Like
Arm, legs,
toes.
so arm, legs, toes.
It could happen when they're born, before, like when they're about to just get off the tummy, or before, like when they're
When they're in the tummy already.
yeah, stuck.
Okay, they're stuck. Okay, is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, tell me.
Okay. Cerebral palsy starts in a baby's brain, and it can happen when they're in the tummy, like growing in the stomach, or when they come out in birth. They can the children can be affected in their arms, their legs, or their toes. Children, yeah. That's what she said. I don't think she used the word infected. Something can happen with children, their arms, their legs, and their toes. I just remember the things.
Interesting.
So cerebral palsy in the baby's brain, arms, legs, and toes, in the stomach. There's one other thing that she said. I can't remember. But I think
Okay, I'm sure you'll agree that it's probably the most interesting of all. Well, welcome back, everybody. Don't need to look so glum. It's okay. It's all right.
yes.
Cheer up. So that was
All of
interesting.
a sudden, Shanova looks like the smallest. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So well done, everybody. Again, 10 out of 10 for effort.
All right.
Okay. Now
Okay.
I will review what I said, and then we'll take it from there. Cerebral palsy is the name given to conditions that affect how a person moves.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So right from the beginning, that got lost
Okay.
completely, all gone.
Okay.
What did stay, to some degree, it is caused by a problem with the brain that develops before, during, or after birth.
Okay.
Good.
So at least 2 of those were there.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
before and after.
Well done, Giselle.
But
You
Giselle said all
present-
3. Yeah, she did. I
Well-
heard her. She did. She said.
She said while you're in the tummy or
Yeah,
when you
whilst
come
you're in
out.
the
No,
tummy.
she said, and while you're coming out or after you're born. I heard her. You would see
Yeah,
her
but-
play.
And symptoms can include weak arms and legs,
Oh, weakness. I forgot weakness. Yeah.
walking on tiptoes. Did that still go to the end?
I said walking on tiptoes.
Yeah.
No, you did
You
not
just
like
did tap,
that.
tap, tap.
I think I said infection, and I was like, I don't think she said infection. I can remember.
Walking
the
on
word.
tiptoes and learning problems that got lost.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Did you
was
like some of
just-
that?
I said
I was
that.
doing arms,
Okay.
legs,
So
But
I
and
missed that
toes.
bit, Dila. Sorry.
And by the time it got to Shanova, it was a problem with their toes.
Yeah, arms,
Oh.
legs, and toes. That's
No. Oh,
that's what I
those
got.
wasn't that the symptoms?
The walking on toes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Walking on
Wouldn't that
tiptoes.
hurt your toes
Yeah.
though?
But what I'm saying is that by the time it got to Shanova, it was a problem with the toes.
Oh gosh.
As opposed to walking
Okay.
on tiptoes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So not bad, but some things that I sort of picked up was somebody started talking about kill. I didn't talk about a kill.
Oh, okay. That was me. Yeah. Did I get it from Delia?
No, she didn't.
Because I was saying Delia. Did she say anything about a cure or not? I can't remember.
Delia
But I
didn't
said
say
there is no
anything about
cure.
a cure.
There is no cure, is there?
No.
That's what I said. I said I don't think there's no cure. So I was right.
No, Delia didn't say anything about a
So
cure.
that's what I'm saying. There was no cure. There
Did
was
Giselle say to me about cure?
No.
Okay.
no.
The cure thing started with you.
And it ended with me.
So well done, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
And But I think what was actually interesting is that by the time we got to the fourth exercise, you were all starting to think in a methodical way, which is much like medical students think in terms of learning new facts. So we talk about the definition. So what is this thing? Then we talk about who it affects the most. So you were starting to ask questions. Why isn't there anything about
exactly.
who
the
gets
age.
it and the age, that kind of thing? Then we might talk about what the symptoms are, and then we might talk about how you treat it. So if nothing else, you have learned about how medical students
They're ready
and
for
learn.
university.
Ready for medical school.
Bronchiolitis.
What?
Bronchiolitis. What was the
Giselle, tell your sister, what is it?
bronchiolitis?
Bronchiolitis.
ADHD, asthma,
That was the one.
Cerebral palsy.
cerebral palsy.
So the last one, I think I'll squeeze in a 65 for that one. So
65?
6.5.
That should be 8.
yeah, 6.65%.
That should be
6.5.
8.5. What? I did most.
So on average, we all did above average.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
So
Yes,
that's-
we're ready for medical school. Bring the patients on, man.
No,
Okay.
So-
to medical school.
That's it.
So thank you very much for joining us. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more of this type of whispers, please like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell.
And also share.
Exactly. So from the AOKs, it's
Peace.